Okay, so what's the goal for this week? It's to get on top of all the work I'm behind on. I don't know if it's possible, but I should have all my dahlias in the ground, and I do have a few rows planted, but I think I'm only not even a third of the way. So I would love to be all of them planted by the end of the week, but I'd be happy if 2/3 are in the ground. And all my lisianthus need to be weeded. The weeds have exploded over the last week. So that's my goal for this week. Dahlias in the ground and lots of weeding. And then on top of that, I still need to get to market, and this needs to be another really good market. I'm crossing my fingers that it doesn't rain. Right now there's a chance. So there's flowers that need to be cut, collective orders that need to be filled. And other than that, I'm putting my head down and we are planting and weeding. Pauline's coming tomorrow. I think my daughter's helping me today, and my other daughter is hopefully helping me at the end of the week. And we're gonna see what we can get done this week. Okay, yes, this is a crazy amount of compost I'm adding to these rows, but I've done this, this is probably a little bit more than normal, but I've done this for like 5 or 6 years for my dahlias, and it has worked really well. They have been, like, they grow fine, and it's way easier to dig them up in the fall, and I can get the dirt off of them without taking in huge clumps, dahlia clumps with clay attached to it. So I'm doing it again. I hope this is the last year that I have to put this much compost down, because all the rows have now, I cycled through all the rows. So I'm hoping next year I can just do less work, quicker getting my dahlias in the ground. So yeah, and I'm trying to work smarter. So I'm backing the Gator up, which is working. I'm not having to put it into the wheelbarrow. But my plan was, I thought, oh, I would do a section, move the Gator over, and then just lift this back up, and the rest would dump into the next spot. But I can't get it unlatched. So I don't know what the trick is. I might have to watch some YouTube videos, or maybe I'm just not strong enough. I don't know. We didn't get the power lift, which now I'm like, oh, that would have been awesome. But I think that was a lot of money, over my budget. So anyways, right now I'm doing it by hand, but first row done. I really want to get 2 rows done today. Okay, it's day 2 of Jen trying to get on top of her work. Yesterday, I successfully finished the prepping 2 dahlia rows with compost. I got a few dahlias in the ground. I started weeding the lisianthus, but yeah, that's going to be a bit of a nightmare. So we'll see how far we get on that this week. So today I want to get 2 more dahlia rows prepped. I'd love to get them planted too, but it is really hot out. It's a it's a 2 water bottle kind of morning. It is like humid. So the dogs and I are really hot. So I'm trying to plug through. It's probably a good thing I have made these like challenges for myself to see if I can get some of this work done, because this is kind of heavy work, and I can already see and feel that I'm a bit tired from yesterday. And it is already 11 o'clock this morning, but I had chores to do, and I had to cut some flowers, so that all still needs to be done every morning. I am cutting some butterfly ranunculus. They are so pretty right now. So I'm working on a new variety, a pale yellow. Really happy with it. And then next week, some of the other, I only have 2 other colors. They should be ready too. So anyways, that's today. So it's day 3. I'm really happy today because Pauline is here. She's actually in the field cutting some more flowers. We just finished going over the ranunculus rows. I was able to send a nice bucket of white stems to the collective. I brought that order last night. So that was cool. I also finished those 2 rows of compost, and that was a good chunk of my day because it was hot. It was really hot, so I think I was moving a bit slower. But a little bit of planting yesterday, and then today I hope to get through. I'm going to switch gears and plant some of these trays with Pauline when we're done cutting, and hopefully start weeding some of the lisianthus because, yeah, that needs to be done. What's that?
I said, I guess it is good to get up so you see your rose.
It might not be evenly spread. Okay, so it's day 4 and it's very windy today, and it's market day, so not a lot of time to talk. But yesterday we cut flowers, we planted flowers, and we weeded flowers. And then after Pauline left, I started getting ready for market, and I'm going to work on that this morning. It is like, yeah, I don't know if this is great weather for a market day. It's okay, so I'm just trying to decide how much to bring. So it's day 5. It's actually the end of the day already. I just worked on similar stuff that I've been working on all week. Pauline came for part of the day, so we prepped another almost 2 rows for dahlias. So I'm just finishing that up right now. And we weeded a really bad row of lisianthus. The weeds were huge, but it looks great now. So I didn't get very far on the weeding this week, but we'll get to it next week. We also dragged hoses because we missed there was some hard rain that came through Ontario on Wednesday, but it didn't come in our area. So it is getting really, really dry here. So I ran water all day on the perennials because they're not looking so great. So hopefully this helps them out and perks them up. And then after Pauline left, I did manage to get some dahlias planted and a little bit more weeding done. So it was a good day. I'm just loving this cooler weather as I anticipate a heat wave arriving on the weekend. So next week is going to be hot, but Pauline's a trooper. She's going to come back on Monday to see if we can get more of those lisianthus weeded. And I will have my daughter helping me. She is finished school now, so she was out here weeding for a couple hours this morning. But next week she's going to start a little bit more full-time hours. So I think we're going to get this farm in shape, hopefully very quickly. Yeah, and market went well yesterday. Not quite as good as the week before, but that was just an exceptionally good week. So I'm happy with my sales. I do think the windy weather and the chance of rain might have stopped a few people from coming in. But I had a nice day because my son came along. So it's just nice to have help setting up, emptying the van, and just having company for the day. So yeah, it was a good day. But I'm going to wrap this up because there's a lot of work to do, and I also have to edit my video. That is, I kind of consider my YouTube channel like another one of my crops. So again, I just want to thank you for sharing and liking and commenting. It's helping my YouTube crop grow. So thanks again, and thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next week. Oh.